Hi folks, welcome back to my hoard. I don't know, can you see this? Let's see. Here we are. About a quarter after 1, 5:27, Monday, 65 degrees. It's about the right temperature. I've had the door open for a few minutes. And if you take a look up, you see my batteries are all nice and charged up. Sun force controller doing its job. So what am I up to today? Well, probably I should have you guys all guess the amount of scrap I have. So let's do that first. You know, some people build a 24 by 24 garage and they can put cars in it. Well, just quickly, if you look at my truck, what's in it are the pumps and the scrap metal, the 9 cent a pound, hopefully 9 cent a pound metal. So one could see she settled down a bit. I really don't want to tempt my luck too much. I mean, that's, I don't know. If I had to guess, it's probably 900 pounds on it with the pumps and everything. The aluminum on there doesn't weigh that much, but the those motors are very heavy, and obviously the car batteries are heavy. So just quickly, that's what's on here. So that's the steel, the batteries, and everything else. There's four batteries, so there's about 120 pounds worth of batteries. If I had to guess, a couple 100 pounds worth of pump motors, and then probably, I don't know, 500 pounds worth of scrap metal. So just quickly on that, 500 pounds worth of scrap metal, 45 bucks. I'm not sure what the batteries and the other stuff's going for. And let me show you what else I got here. About 25 pounds worth of aluminum. So 25 times 5. Right, 50 cents a pound, give or take a foot and a half. That's $12.50. This is the brass. You can see the brass is, I don't know, almost 15 pounds minus the bucket. Brass is about 50 cents a pound. So $12.50, 45. Let's make it easy. Let's call 60 between this and that. And then this, I don't know, 50 cents a pound. This is about $6. Call it $5. Somebody keeping track, so we're up to 65. And then this is number 2 copper. This is the $2 a pound stuff. Probably about 12 pounds. So this is 25. So 25 and 65 is 70, 80, 90. The batteries, I don't know, 4 batteries. Let's call that 15 bucks. Was I up to 95, 100, 110? Then all those pump motors. If I had to guess, I'm going to say about like last week. So let's call it about 140 bucks. There's my guess, 140. So I don't know what you guys are going to guess. So that's first of all. Secondly, I'm taking you guys on a tour of the hoard. I didn't do the belt yet on that thing. I want to fix that before I put it away. Oh, I gotta take the fan off of that and scrap that out too. The second thing I did is I emptied the tote. Get everything out of the tote. I do that for a couple of reasons. First of all, to make sure that there's nothing in the tote that I really want to get rid of. You know, flush down the toilet or anything. I don't need to run into somebody's stash in the bottom of my tote. So, got that rid of. So anyway, you guys remember I got that, but I have no bottom. This is the miscellaneous left after I cleared out some stuff. Somebody missing keys. Those just look like standard house keys. This one's interesting. I'm not sure what that goes to. Maybe there's somebody out there smarter than me. I don't know what that goes to. This one says bell, as in the helmet bell. I always find these interesting, the names on it. Not for climbing use, but it's a Catholic club out of Chicopee, Massachusetts. Okay, and once again, the crap out of here, nothing special. I mean, that's a cheapo. I put these aside. I thought it was interesting. JC Penny, USA. I mean, they're 12 points. They're nothing great. Yeah, so this is all basically junk. Here's the chiseled, the left, the cat's paw, broken cat's paw. I guess now it's a back scratcher. So obviously none of this is really worth anything. Soldering iron with no tip, waffle thing. And then here's the better stuff I sorted out. On top here is the American made stuff. This is the Craftsman ratchet, and it came with this little adapter, which is also Craftsman. The ratchet feels like it needs to go back to Sears. That's the 4-inch grinder that came with it. It didn't come with a shield. Oh, this was interesting. So, not quite sure what it is. Oh, it's a bottle opener. Also, I got a boot knife. It's from China. Came with a stealth main Stanley knife. We talked about that ratchet. I mean, somebody bent the hell out of that. Sorted pliers. The only brand name piece was this, which is Husky, and I'm not even sure one really could call that a brand name. All the rest of this stuff is just crap. You know, just to sort it. So I'd say I probably did okay on the deal for $25, because the tote, it's a nice tote. I figure the tote's probably worth $10. The grinder, you get those on sale for $10. I'm going to assume it works. It smells okay. The action is good. I mean, this thing, somebody bent the Jesus out of it, but I don't know. Could one bring this back? Craftsman? If it's bent, I mean, I could say it failed to give me satisfaction, but I don't know. Craftsman, they've become kind of dicks lately about returning stuff. Husky is the worst of them. Every time I break something from Husky, I bring it back to the Home Depot, and when they refuse to honor the warranty, I then don't shop there for 6 months to a year. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of other places. I mean, one could go to Lowe's, but Lowe's is more expensive, so you're kind of stuck with it. But they're supposed to be bring it back to the store for anything you break on Husky, but they don't seem to honor that warranty like they're supposed to. We already talked about this. This is the Black Hawk, but it looks like the Chinese Black Hawk. So anyway, 20, and then all this other crap. I mean, we already talked about those wrenches. These were all just junk. I mean, you know, I just kind of laid them out to see what I got. 8, no 10s, 12, 13, 14, 17. These are SAE. Not a bad assortment of tools. So that was the second thing I wanted to talk about. And lastly, you know, I've been thinking about this thing. It seems to pop once, and the way it pulls, I'm wondering if there isn't something going on up there where the valves are. So I'm going to take that cap off and take a look inside, make sure there isn't a dead rat in there or something. But it just the way it pulls, it doesn't quite feel right. I have some of the Chinese versions of these CDIs coming in tomorrow. This one is from that motor over there, which was from the under the deck loser. So I'm not sure what kind of shape it's in. I'm nervous about plugging and unplugging CDI units in for these other bikes. Like, I can borrow one from that. I know that bike runs. But I always worry about that because, you know, you're plugging and unplugging a 35-year-old harness. And I really don't want to take a bike that runs like that and turn it into a bike like this that's currently not running and now I'm troubleshooting. So I know the coil sparks because I did the 9-volt battery test on it and I got the coil to spark. So it has a sparking coil. And it also pops. If I pull it over, it'll pop once or twice. Just for a laugh, tomorrow, we have no mail today. It's Memorial Day. Thanks to all of you that have served or are thinking of serving. And for anybody who's lost a veteran, lost somebody who's fought for us, or for any of the veterans that are hurt, sorry you're hurt, thanks for your service, and for anybody who lost someone, sorry about that. Let's keep the people who've made the sacrifices of war in our thoughts today. So anyway, that's what I'm up to. What I'll do is I'll fire this thing up again if I actually get something running. Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, live, love, and have a great time. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Remember, tires down, handlebars up, and try not to fill your garage with dead bikes. You know, at some point, 1 or 2 of these should start and run. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for commenting. Happy Memorial Day.